What would you tell other parents listening right now, especially like parents listening that might have just gone through extreme, horrific trauma with the shooting in Texas?
People ask me that all the time, like how are we still standing? How are we still walking? And it's like you said, it really is truly, I don't know all of those parents' faith journey or where they stand and what they believe, but truly the only thing that's kept us going is the Lord, and it's trusting that there is purpose in this pain. And that's so hard, especially day one. They just woke up without their baby, and you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear there's purpose in this at all. No, you're angry and you're mad. But I can tell you 3 years down the road, I'm seeing goodness come from these tragedies, and God will take what the enemy meant for evil and He will make it good. The day we left the hospital, we said, we're gonna bring good from this. So if anything, I would tell those parents, as much as it hurts, allow yourself to grieve and mourn your baby. But take the next step forward and bring good in their honor, bring good in their name, keep their memory alive, keep their legacy alive to help other people. And that God is so close to you, so close to the brokenhearted if you trust in that and you trust in Him.
When the little things mean everything, that's when you got everything you need. If you're anything like me.
My sister was older too, so
well,
she left for college.
Let me see your shirt, Link. Wow.
I did.
Did you just do a hair flip? Paul, put that hair flip in slow motion.
Do like this, Lincoln.
Wow. We must be wearing the same shirt because it must be some kind of Yee apparel launch coming up. Oh yeah, June 17th. Summer launch. And then tomorrow we're going on the boat.
Hopefully. If it doesn't rain.
You were about to say something really fancy. If the creeks don't, Lord willing, if the creek don't rise. Did you guys already finish shooting?
Not yet, we need you now.
Oh, did you finish this girl?
Yep.
And this guy? Do another hair flip for me.
No.
Oh, we already got it in slow motion, don't worry. Good morning. We're back to this video. It might not seem like any time passed, but a whole night passed since I saw you guys last.
12 hours.
Look at this water, guys. Is it warm? Warmer than the air? There is no boats on the water, and it is perfect. Everything is perfect. We're gonna go out and shoot some Yee apparel stuff, but we're also gonna fish. So.
Right. I just saw a fish jump out there, so.
Okay, perfect.
What do we got here?
Well, I think we're finished with Yee apparel, so now we're just screwing around.
Any fish so far?
Got one fish and two almost fish that I lost. That's a good enough day for me. Weather report, it's 63 degrees. Very chilly for Texas, almost June. There's a fish. It's not a fish, it's a stick.
Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, it's a stick and a fish. Did I lose it? That's the second time at least that I caught a fish in it. Went immediately to a stick. But did you get proof at least?
It's questionable.
Did I interrupt your arise?
Yes.
Were you finished?
Nope, just starting.
Just starting?
Yep.
What are you talking about today?
Talking about Satan, talking about evil in the world. And how we don't fight against flesh and blood.
And how we like to call it mental health,
Yes.
but we don't identify the real problem.
And how people want change and people want to change the world, but the change begins in our own hearts. the change begins when we're changed by Him. So, yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. How was fishing? How was fishing?
Good.
Did you catch anything?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. I want to go fishing.
It's nice.
Good.
We're the only boat out there.
It was windy.
Some parts were windy, some parts were totally calm. So we found the calm parts.
Okay. I think Ian's coming today.
Oh, good.
I'm doing a podcast with Haley Hubbard for Meaningful Living.
All right, cool.
Okay. I'm getting ready to do a podcast with Haley and Jessica from Meaningful Living. We're just going to sit down and have a conversation. And if you guys have never heard of this podcast, you can go to meaningfulliving.com, and it's full with 2 L's, so meaningfulliving.com. And they have just parenting tips and recipes and nutrition, and they share all of their favorite things, and they just walk you through all the kinds of parenting, because they believe, as we all believe as a parent, it takes a village. So there's lots and lots and lots of good resources on their website. I like to follow them for recipes and feeding techniques for your baby and favorite things like favorite high chairs or pacifiers or anything like that. Plus they're just 2 very, very sweet ladies. So we're gonna sit down and have a conversation today. So just getting the room set up for that. I am going to just do it here in my room because that light right there coming in is just easy, natural light. So I'll probably set up my computer on a couple of pillows and we'll just talk.
Well, yee, Linda, thanks for being the first to check in tonight. Thanks for listening. I got a story to prove it. Your host on After Midnight, music from Cody Johnson and Kane Brown on deck. Go find out where else we're going. Surely we're coming close to you. You can find out at grangersmith.com. Third shifter out there. We also got firefighters with a great story you're gonna love. Here's Price.
We had a little bit of an accident, but that's okay. Hi.
How's baby Maverick doing?
He's good. Thank you guys for having me. I just was talking to you ladies before we started and said he just woke up. He went to sleep yesterday at 4 o'clock and slept till 1 a.m. I mean, he must be going through a growth spurt, but he's 9 months old and he's just the sweetest and just so happy and just bringing so much joy back into our lives. So we said, how do we go home and tell our kids that their brother's not coming home? And the nurses said, you have to be very honest. Kids are resilient and they're gonna know if you're sugarcoating things. So we just went home with that intention of being very honest and saying, I hate even using the word died, but we went home and we said, River was without oxygen for too long. They did everything that they could, but Bubby died. And then we just let them process their emotions, and we just have continually told them that whatever they're feeling, if they're angry, if they're sad, if they're mad, if they're happy, it's okay. And we put them in play therapy for about 8 months and just allowed them to see us cry. We said for, Mommy and Daddy are sad. We're going to be sad for a long time, and it's okay if you're sad too. And allowed them to talk about their brother. To still look at pictures of them. We didn't take the photos down in our house of River. He's still so very much a part of our lives that I think that has helped them process their grief and heal to where now we're only 3 years down the road and we still cry, but now they laugh and they tell stories about him and they laugh about how funny he was and of course there's still moments of sadness, but I'm pleased, I guess is the word I should say, as to how they're healing. I'm grateful for how they're healing and how resilient that they are.
Speaking of Maverick, I saw that you are documenting his whole journey of ISR, and I love that. And like we were just talking about, we're doing ISR with the kids, and you inspired me to do it, and we so believe in it. And what has that experience been like for you, walking through ISR with Maverick?
ISR has been around for about over 45 years, and I hadn't heard about it until 2019. And most parents I talk to have never heard about it. And it's like, why are parents not hearing that drowning is the #1 cause of death for accidental death for children 1 to 4? Why is this not plastered all over pediatricians' offices? Why is ISR not more readily available? So whenever we found out we were pregnant, I knew I was gonna have to do it with him. 8 months come around, which went by really fast, and I was nervous and scared because of our trauma, but I had also talked with other moms who I watched their children go through it, and I saw that it works. And there are many videos going around that are not ISR instructors about, they throw the baby in the water, and that's not how it is at all. They're so gentle and they're very trained. These 10 minutes a day, if they're crying in the water, they're breathing, and that is giving them the skills that they need to survive. And so it became this heartbreaking, empowering thing of, why didn't we know about this for River? But now seeing Maverick roll over at 8 months old and find the air, it's like, now that's so empowering, and I want to shout it to everybody. And it's meant so much, like seeing people like you endorse it and support it, because you do get attacks from the enemy, and people are saying you're abusing your child and you're traumatizing them, and it's like, no, what's traumatizing is losing a child to drowning. What's empowering is giving them the skills that they need to survive. So it's been so neat to see him. I already can't wait for our refresher lessons and the next step, because it works, and I've seen it with my own eyes, and I just want to share it with every parent so that they don't have to face the same tragedy that we did.
We love you, and we love your kids and your family. And one more thing before we go, actually, what is your hope for your kids and your hope for you and Granger moving forward?
Since our tragedy, we have just really said we really only have this present moment. We're only given today. So I don't like to think too far ahead, because nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So that, I think it's just to continue on this path of healing and being vulnerable and sharing our story and continuing to find joy in every day, even through the pain, and just being really present in the present moment with our kids and living for the Lord. And I think that's my goal, is just to live for the Lord every day and be present. Just finished the podcast. It's always emotional to relive and retell our story, but that is what God has positioned us to do. So I am obeying and sharing and keeping River's little legacy alive. I'm headed to the store now to go grab some end-of-year teacher gifts, because tomorrow is the final day of school for my kiddos. They have half a day. So I'm going to grab the teachers a little something, like gift basket to put together. So I'll probably put that together on the Smiths and show you guys what I'm doing. And then we are going to have fun. Kids are going to go on tour. That's it. So yeah, just run around running errands today. Finished Arise. It was an emotional one, because I filmed it on Wednesday, which is the day after the shooting in Uvalde. So I just talked about the presence of just evil in the world, and how we have an alive enemy, and there's spiritual warfare going on all the time. So if you guys don't watch Arise, tune in on Sunday, 8 a.m. We meet. It's our virtual small group. If you are not subscribed over there, head over there. We talk about loss and life and parenting and faith and joy and grief and hope and lots of things. So head over there, Arise with Amber, on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. I'll see you over there. Okay, so I'm making end of the year teacher gifts for London and Lincoln's teachers, and normally I just do like a gift card to somewhere or something, but I thought I would do something a little bit cuter this year. So I just picked up these cups at Walmart, these little Bubba cups, and I am doing, it says Manny thanks, like Manny thanks. Many thanks for all you do. This year was the best with you. I hope you have a great summer. Love Lincoln Smith, love London Smith. And I just got that on Etsy, the file, but you could make that file on your computer. So I'm just gonna load these up with some pretty little rainbow colored stuff. Gonna throw in nail polish, a little buffer, a nail file, a lotion, a little card. I love these little pop open cards. I have basically every saying. This one is smile. I'm gonna put in a little river sticker, a river magnet, and a You Are Chosen magnet as well. And then I have little Amazon gift cards for other teachers too. So just a cute, simple idea. I will package that all up, and then I will add this little label. I'll hole punch it and tie it to the top of the straw, so that way they can just take it and give it to their teacher. So that is just a little something cute that you can do for your kids' teachers. Even if you just give them a handwritten card, anything is super sweet, because they work their booties off for our kids and they love them. They protect them in certain situations. They teach them, they nurture them, they're with them 8 hours a day, unless you're doing homeschool, obviously, but they deserve our appreciation and our love. So do something sweet for your teachers whenever they're getting out of school, and here's to a great start to our summer. day of school today, so we just had the awards ceremony at the kids' school, and they are having a pizza party right now. They get out early, and I just thought I would do something fun for the last day of school. They worked really hard this year, and just give them little after-school baskets, summer baskets. So I'll show you guys what I put in there. So they are going to the beach with Granger this week, so I just found this beach bucket at Walmart with little buckets and shovels for them to play in the water. I just printed out a little tag that says school's out, summer's here, you made it through this crazy year. Just some chalk stuff for them to do in the summer. These little water bottles are really cool from Walmart, little spritzy. They spray water too, bunch of balloons. These are awesome, water balloons, bubbles, and then just M&Ms. Lemon's favorite is M&Ms. And then this color change surprise for London. So that's her bucket. Oh, and I forgot, I found these little fidget toys. She knows she's a fidget queen. Found this at Walgreens. So then Lincoln's pretty much has the same thing. Chalk, bubbles, his favorite is peanut M&Ms in there. And then I got him, I've never seen these for boys. It's LOL for boys. I don't know, we'll see. That's our little summer baskets with our winter jackets that I need to put away. So we are ready to start our summer. I hope we get to do some fun things. I hope I get to come on tour and hug a lot of you guys. We appreciate you for following along. Like, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell so you never miss any of our videos. Hope you guys have an awesome start to your summer, and we'll see you next video. Bye!